Good evening, I'm Laura Lee.
And I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. St. Luke's Hospital has officially joined Aspirus Health, a major player in the Midwest healthcare field.
Hospital leaders say the partnership has been years in the making. Based out of Wausau, Aspirus will now operate 19 hospitals in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan.
Northern News Now's Jack Wiedner talked to hospital leaders about what this means for patients and staff alike.
Aspirus St. Luke's. It's a new name for Duluth's oldest hospital, signifying their affiliation with a growing healthcare network. St. Luke's leadership says the partnership will be mutually beneficial.
Together, we are stronger. We will grow and transform to meet the changing needs of our communities.
Dr. Nicholas Van Dielen is co-president and chief medical officer for St. Luke's. He says joining Aspirus allows St. Luke's to share knowledge and resources with more than 100 hospitals and clinics across the Northland. Another perk is the $300 million Aspirus has promised to invest in St. Luke's projects.
I look forward to the impact we will have on advancing technology, expanding rural health care, introducing new insurance products, and really approaching our region in a way that expands health.
St. Luke's will receive that $300 million over the next 8 years, which they can put towards current or future facilities. Aspirus President and CEO Matt Haywood says these partnerships are important in the modern medical field.
To provide the patient care at the highest quality, you need to have IT systems, you need to have high-tech equipment, you need to have certain things that you need some scale, some expertise.
Aspirus headquarters will remain in Wausau, with a new corporate office opening in Duluth. Amid these changes, St. Luke's leadership says the patient experience is still their focus.
Rest assured that patients can continue seeing their current providers and receive the high-quality, compassionate care they have come to know and value from St. Luke's.
In Duluth, Jack Wiedner, Northern News Now.
Jack, thank you. Now, Aspirus leaders say they will honor all physician, labor, and union contracts. We talked to the Minnesota Nurses Association, and they say St. Luke's has been transparent throughout merger talks, and they're cautiously optimistic about the outcome.